Greetings, it's Intuitive Jacob, and I'm back to do a What Do They Think About You spread. We're going to break these down by tribe, so there'll be 12 of these. Feel free to check your sun, moon, rising, or whatever planetary designations you're into tracking. We're going to be pulling 5 cards using the John Holland Psychic Tarot Oracle deck, and it will be to answer these questions. 1, what your interested party is actually into. So it's like things they might be interested in. 2 is what they think of you physically. 3 is what they think about your personality. 4 is how they would feel about being on a date with you or in a close proximity where you're alone. And the 5th card is advice for what you can do to build on the attraction between the two of you. I hope you enjoy these. I'd love to hear what you think about this new style reading. And if you would want to also say thank you to those of you who support my channel. I really appreciate those of you who subscribe, thumbs up, and I absolutely love your comments. So drop me a comment below, let me know what you think, and hit me up at artoflove.me if you would like for me to do a private reading with just your personal information in it. Okay, we'll catch you on the inside of your reading. Hey, what's going on, Taurus? How you doing? Let's get out of here. I'm just getting your cards ready. And I'll talk to you a little bit about the moon. Right now we've got a Kazemi moon. It's the new black supermoon in Leo, and today we also stationed Mercury direct, so it's like a jolt of forward movement, and communications and things are going to start opening up a lot. Whee! Chakra moments, material and spiritual prosperity moments ahead for a lot of us. Actually, the focus of this new moon is a lot with creative projects that people have, financial pursuits, love quests, and because the new moon is squaring Uranus, there could be shakeups and excitement and unexpected things happening. With Venus being square Uranus, people could be feeling anxious and some tensions about wanting to just free and break loose from things. So it could be a whole mixed bag right now. I'm just gonna shuffle these cards here and we'll see what we can find out about your love interest, Taurus. That's my Taurus. I'll keep that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. What's up, Taurus? Got your cards shuffled and dealt. And let's see what was facing us. Got the, woo, trapped in fear. Is that you, Taurus? Or that might be who you're interested in? Wow, actually I'm hearing, somebody just found out they're pregnant, so you might be like 8 weeks pregnant, maybe 8 months pregnant. But that trapped in fear, that's kind of like the 8 of Swords showing up too. Let's see what's going on with your card number 1, because this is the quality that your love interest is most attracted to. It doesn't have to be just in you, but just in general. So we got financial and material changes showing up. It's kind of like the 5 of Pentacles energy. Right, let's see here. The second card is how your love interest views you physically. I'm hearing, it's the 2 of Pentacles style energy here. Movement, choices, and decisions. Okay. This third card is how your love interest views you personality-wise. 1, base chakra. And the center card here, this fourth card, is how they would feel being on a date with you or alone with you. We've got 2, mental conflict. And this last card here is advice on how to be as attractive as you can to your love interest. And at 9, fulfillment of wishes. Well, that's a much better way to end this here. 9 of Cups. A lot of things showing up here, Taurus. I'm hearing some of you all, you might be getting out of a relationship with somebody, or maybe the person that you're interested in is getting out of a relationship, but we're seeing a lot of changes here, especially if there are children involved. Or I'm hearing somebody might have been incarcerated, or just trapped in some kind of contract where, they're trying to see if they can get out of a contract, I'm hearing, because the waiting game is showing underneath this. But I'm hearing for some of you, this is finding out that somebody you might have been interested in might have moved on without you, and you might have gotten somebody pregnant. I'm hearing that might be kind of what this is like stressing and like waiting to hear something. And in some cases, it's not, they maybe haven't gotten anybody pregnant, but I'm hearing in some cases, somebody's definitely pregnant. And we're hearing that there might be a changing of hands. Like, I'm hearing it's like leaving one relationship for another relationship, and it just being like serious to serious for some of you all. Maybe you're like some kind of serial monogamist, or maybe the person that you're interested in is like leaving something. But financial and material changes is something that showed up as what they are attracted to in general. And I'm hearing it's like they're really attracted to some kind of change going on is what's happening. And they might have been looking for a new way to create their stability, but it's like, just kind of see them like separating these 2 fingers, like it's like the hands signified 2 different directions. And I'm seeing people like changing relationships, and also seeing an emphasis on, physical health here, and hearing that whoever this person is that you're interested in, they might be really attracted to your hands, or like how you take care of your body, and just in general, they might be very much attracted to things that have to deal with the 5 senses and the 5 sense realm, because I'm definitely seeing that coming through real strong here. So a little something to know about the person that you're interested in. They're definitely interested in financial matters. I'm hearing also being rooted in the throat chakra. The 5th chakra is showing up for this as well. How they view you physically, being the 2 movement, choices, and decisions. I'm hearing it's like they see you as somebody that has really been able to create certain stability for yourself. And it's like they admire you is what I'm hearing. It's like they admire you, and I hear that it's like, especially if some of these are their fears, like this mental conflict and, this trapped in fear here, I feel that it's like how they're looking at you is wondering if you would choose them, is what I'm hearing. It's like it's back and forth, because like the 2 cards, especially this pentacle one, it's like people like weighing out options. And I hear that it's like the way they're viewing you, it's kind of like if they wonder if you evaluate them, like yes or no, or like I love you not, or I love you, or I love this other person more, kind of thing. It's like they see you evaluating things is how I'm hearing it. It's sort of like some of that mental conflict imposing on that card here too. But I'm hearing overall it's mostly like they just admire how you've been able to create a situation with either your money, a relationship that you might be in. I'm hearing in some cases they know that you're in a relationship, and maybe that's why I'm seeing this hand here, because I'm hearing for some of you it's like you're talking to somebody who might be becoming a divorcee or leaving a very serious relationship that's like a marriage that's been going on like 8 or 9 years with somebody, and that they might have everything but the ring on their finger. And I'm hearing that it's like they've been weighing out options for a while, and that it's like you kind of know that if you get involved with them, it's like now we're just straight to serious. You know, it's like we're all in. And so I'm hearing that for them, this is kind of like a mental vacillation card. It's like when they look at you and they see what you've done and they witness you, it's like they feel like they're also being evaluated, like you're summing them up in some kind of way. So it's like a boomerang effect on that energy. It's very mental. The way that they're looking at your personality, this base chakra, different things coming on with this, like hearing that they might have some trust issues with you. Like it sounds like serious trust issues. Like they might not know whether or not they can trust how your motivations are sometimes. And I hear that that's part of what this trapped in fear is, especially if, you know, and you'll know if this is you or not, Taurus, but you know, maybe you were with somebody and you took a break and they wound up with somebody else, or maybe this is somebody that's leaving somebody else, or somebody that you didn't have like really good communication with for a period of time, maybe like 2 to 5 years. They're showing it's like this base chakra is how they're viewing your personality. It's like they might see you really consumed with your base needs. They might see you as somebody that maybe wouldn't take them seriously. They might also see it like, you know, that you would be just flippant, you know, with them. And it seems like that's really where this conflict might be coming to, because there's a lot of red. It's like right next to this card here too. It's like where all this stuff is sprouting out. It's like all this base chakra stuff that they might be hearing and thinking about. It's like conjuring some fears in their mind, because this is the card that would show up. This is how they think of being on a date with you. It's like the guy is looking like, huh? And he's like stuck in his head over here like, huh? Again. And, you know, it's just taking him off into a whole weird direction. But that's an energy where somebody might not know what to do. And so I'm hearing for some of you, it's like there's just a lot of red here. There's like all this red here, here, and here, and this red shooting out of this person's head. And I just keep hearing that, you know, because these two are swords cards, that the key to this is going to be communication, because this is like somebody that feels like they're at an impasse. So it's like, I don't even think they're getting to the point where they can really think of being on a date with you. It's like they can't fathom it. It's like they just go into a shutdown mode where I just see this like glazed over look on this person's face. I mean, I don't know how well you can see his face, but he really looks like he's struggling there, and he just doesn't, he's like, wow. And I'm hearing it's like ungrounded, and that, you know, especially if these fears are here, that this has to do with communication. And so I'm hearing for some of you all, okay, so whatever the situation is, I'm hearing that this fulfillment of wishes card, this like, it's like 9 of Cups energy, except it's the end of the suit in this deck. So this deck only goes to 9, it doesn't go to 10. So it's really fulfillment. It's the wish come true, but it's also like the completion, like the 10, except it's the 9. And it's kind of like the hermit there on his own in the middle of everything that has bloomed from those wishes. And since this is advice on how to be the most attractive to this person, I'm hearing that this is like dispel is the word that I'm hearing. That this is about like what you could dispel, or like what this person could dispel openly that would bridge the communication. This is the only green that we're seeing here too, but it's like, it's the heart healing that is going to go ahead and move some of this other mental energy. And some of these things here, I think, can get a lot better. So even if it's like one of those weird situations where you know, you're navigating with somebody who's leaving a marriage, because I'm seeing that big time here for somebody. It's like, if that's happening, you're really going to need to have like some kind of conversation with them, because it's like they're not trusting. They can't trust what's going on, and they need to know, especially if you have serious intentions, that you're going to be there, because I keep hearing it's like they don't want to feel like they're out there on a limb all by themselves. And for some of you, it's like, this might be hard if you cheated on somebody. So I'm not saying you did, Taurus, but somebody got cheated on, and some of these here, maybe it was you, but I'm hearing that like you might have this trapped in fear person who might have waited. And it's like, if they waited and like then they found out that you like hooked up with somebody else, or that somebody got pregnant or something like that, it's like they might be really severed thinking about anything else. And so it's like there's just trust issues all over this one. And so I'm hearing the best thing that you can do is really focus on this Nine of Cups energy, and like whatever it is you know that has created heart healing, especially in regard to this person, if you really have interest in them, because they do see you well. And I feel like one of the most important things is like they've got their mind like in some of the places where you might be too, where it's like you could literally both get your hands on a start that was holding together the finances, you know, the base needs, but it's like you really have to make a choice here with this person, and there's a lot of like fear and conflict. So you know, you really have to be the one to show some healing and fertile energy. And I'm hearing in some cases like be the first one to speak up, because there's just not a lot of trust here. And so some of you all will know why. And I'm hearing for somebody, it's like somebody got injured, and it doesn't have to have been you, but I'm seeing somebody here that literally has like a head injury. And so it's like you just might need to talk to them a little bit differently, because I hear it's like it's made the situation really awkward for them. Hey, Taurus, you're going to know if those are for you or not. I hope they helped. I'd love to hear your insight in your comments below. So drop me a comment if you like. Hit me with a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel. And if you would like a personal reading with just your private energy, hit me up at artoflove.me. I'd love to take a look just for you. If I don't hear back from you, well, take care. We'll catch you again soon. We're back for another one. Bye for now. Promise that you'll catch me.